this Dandelion song here. I have to refilm this part. Last time I filmed it, it's too noisy. So I want to show you this chapter in here, and the reason, it's just actually a page, and the reason why I want to show you this is because it matches. This is where Whitley gets the idea of making the movie The Day After Tomorrow. And The Day After Tomorrow has all the elements of the Arctic blob in it. And I don't know what's really going to happen, because I do feel like that the future is changeable. And so this was from 1998. So that his visitor in his room told him about this. From what I can tell, it looks like his visitor is a guide or an angel type of person. Anyway, I wanted to read this to you about this, since it connects to the Arctic blob, and we need to keep an eye on that. Okay, so we're on page 68. Okay, I wish to ask about the future. What is our future? Also, I want to talk about how they might know. Well, of course, angels would, I guess, know the future, but how, say, for example, alien races would know the future. And I think they give us clues in science fiction about how that would happen. I just watched Tomorrowland last night, and they talk in that movie about how tachyon particles give you a glimpse into the past and in the future. And I do want to talk more about that movie. I saw, I've only seen a few reviews on this movie, and they were both done by heavily Christian steeped people, and it was mostly focused on demonic aspects. And I really feel like we need to start being aware of there are false Jews and the regular Jewish people. Like, I saw a video recently on my Facebook about regular Jewish people burning the Israeli flag and disavowing themselves from the Zionist Jews. We also need to be aware of false Christians. I know that people, that's just like an ultimate betrayal for someone to say that they would follow Christ and then lead you astray, but that seems to be the whole idea of the church. And I do feel like we have YouTube channels. Casey at Under the Stars has outed a few YouTube channels who basically run more than one channel. They run, pretty satanic channels at the same time of running truther channels. And then but then there's a category of Christian channels where I think that if you truly got an answer out of the channel, they would not think of themselves as false Christian. However, they preach fear, hopelessness, and kind of a, this is demonic, that's demonic, that's demonic, this is demonic, that's demonic. And I think if you were just going to stand there and say that everything's demonic, that's not enough information, and it's not helpful. And I would say that that's not what Christ did. My computer keeps turning on, even though I put it on sleep. Let me...